Here's my question. What is oxygen? And why is it not included? Oxygen, the most necessary element for the basic survival of our species, and it is not included because we are in space. Oxygen not included is very good at getting those sweet, sweet endorphins to be injected straight into your brain. Automation. So, how do you begin your great journey into the stars? Just as the greatest journey began, it is in a hole in the ground. You choose your three little friends to begin the journey. Personally, I like a digger, a builder, and an operator. Then you are off to the asteroid field. If you are new, your base will end up looking like this. Things are jumbled, space is wasted, the generators are completely separated from the batteries. Disgusting. If you are a big brain and watch YouTube videos on how to optimally make a base, you might look a bit more open and simple, like this. The first thing you do on this grand adventure is dig and build a system of rooms and ladders in such a way that it can optimize productivity. If it were up to me, these little guys would live purely to work. But sadly, we must make them happy in order to be productive. You know, the proletariat must be calmed in order to produce. Or else they will start saying things like tax the rich or equal wages. This person gets to eat barbecue, and this one doesn't because one is more useful. It's your job to decide which. So they get rooms and water and a lunchroom and a recreation room and some plants and these ceiling things and these corner ceiling things, maybe a gaming system while you're at it. Really, whatever they ask for, or else they will be upset. But we don't take no crap from the workers. Get to work. Speaking of these little guys, oxygen's not included and they kind of need it. So we should probably get on that. First, we need this treadmill to create power and bam, electricity through the power of magic and a lot of algae. Lots and lots of algae. Sure, that won't be a problem. We will create oxygen. As for water, which is also not included, we have pockets and pockets of the stuff, so it kind of is included, but it runs out. Surely it won't run out, though. At this stage of the game, we need to expand, consume, and create power. It's the name of the game here, and, you know, we're playing the game. Coal gins, which use coal. Another resource I am limited on, and that's not fun. They also produce a lot of carbon dioxide, but this nifty little machine will get rid of it for only a little clean water. I'm noticing a lot of stuff is running out, especially water, but surely that won't be a big deal. Really, I have three options to deal with it, though. I can expend resources and time to make sustainable versions of these power, oxygen, water, etc. I can change the resources that I use for these things into other things that I have more of, or option number 3, I can forget about it. That's right, we chose option 3 because I want to see space. Space is in one very obvious direction. Up. So we go up. Ah, yes. Space. Let's just take a deep breath. Oh, right. Space. Now we can pump out all of those obnoxious gases into space, like this. Get rid of the carbon dioxide, the chlorine that I totally wasn't making my duplicants breathe for a while. I also want to mine and explore the colony now. I know that it looks like I'm refreshing resources that I should be making sustainable, but I'm just exploring, especially exploring this nice little coal pocket. Cool. Which reminds me, I should make water refreshable, and that looks something like this. Ah, yes. The sleek pipes, the levers to control the intake, and the sweet, sweet, clean, germless water that is expelled from the system. It's perfect. After some more sustainability, such as oxygen generation and animals that poop coal for electricity, we go back to the surface where we begin construction of our rocket. Here's my problem at this stage of the game. I don't really know what to do. Like, I could send them to space, get the research, go through that time warp distortion thing, and eventually they would escape and get to some dystopia that the duplicants like to call paradise. I don't know what that's on about. Wait a second. Where'd the rocket go? I guess maybe the duplicants left without me, flying off to find some destined paradise, some utopia where they can live happily. At least, that's the way I like to act like how the story ended. It is the one we all hope for, at least. The ideal that we search for among the stars. But I'm sure there's another reality where the ending is disappointing, where the happy ending doesn't happen. Nevertheless, it's really up to you how this story ends.